Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera. Alright, we will continue on with today's topic, which is sandwiches lah, which you've already prepared uh, last Monday's class. So you prepare egg sandwich dan juga cheese sandwich. Okay. So by definition dalam textbook wing listen apa dikata sini? Sandwiches is a favorite and convenient lunchtime food. It is can be made very quickly and can serve quickly and is adaptable. So many variations that can satisfy nearly every taste and nutritional requirements. Okay, dia kata apa lagi? Sandwich have long been the domain of pantry department along with salads and other compartment. However, when you consider the most popular sandwich today, it is the hamburger, you realize that sandwich preparation is much more the responsibility of short order cooks as it is of the pantry cook. Okay, so saya simpulkan kat sini, sandwich satu ialah convenient food sebab dia senang dan lebih ringkas untuk di prepare dan dia sebenarnya ada pelbagai fungsi sama juga dengan salad. It can serve as a lunchtime or it can be served as part of a uh, of a tea time meal, or it can be served as an appetizer itself. Okay. So the most fundamental element inside any sandwich is, of course, the bread. Okay. Without the bread, a sandwich cannot exist lah. Okay. And good quality bread provides variety, texture, flavor, and eye appealing to each sandwich as well as the bulk and nutrient. Okay. So among the various types of bread that is available is first of all the pullman or the sandwich loaf of white bread are the most frequently used for simple sandwich lah. Okay. So ingat white bread tiga dunia ni ialah contoh roti pullman ya. Okay. Characteristics dia ialah begini. Long rectangular loaves that provide square shapes of a specific thickness from about 3/8 to 8/5/8 of an inch thick. Okay, so ingat roti gardenia or roti high five yang you beli tu, ingat those are sandwich loaf or consider them the Pullman sandwich ya. So the Pullman bread, right? Commercial sandwiches, dia kata apa lagi? Should be of fine rather than coarse texture and firm enough to accommodate spread well. Okay, kalau you tengok a typical white bread, gardenia have other locally made bread. Selalunya lembut kan teksturnya. Jarang sekali lah kita nak dapat uh, roti yang kasar dan kering. Okay. And selalunya kenapa Pullman flavor lebih favorable sebab dia kata it is widely universal and suitable for large variety of filling because of the this word neutral flavor. Okay. So if you see in the textbook, the one on the right yang ni lah contoh Pullman. Okay. Pullman bread tengok semuanya warna putih. Okay. The common Pullman loaf yang guna untuk roti gardenia is this one. This cylinder shape is called the baguette ataupun roti Perancis. Okay. Homestyle style, butter, sub roll and juga hard. Kat bawah dia adalah another variations. The Cuban, casher, the hot dog bun, the New England hot dog. Alright. And kat bawah ni example of tortillas, pitas, and so on lah. And semua ni diguna is example of white bread lah, as opposed to the one that you see on the left here. These are brown bread, and usually how we get the brown texture is depend on the types of flour that you use. Okay. All right. General rule when you want to store breads, okay. Sama juga ingredient lain kita kena showkan roti yang kita nak guna ni fresh. Alright. So selanjutnya you order a daily delivery or delivery as frequent as possible. Pengalaman saya kerja di hospital dulu, yes, roti ni kita tak means order selang 2-3 hari, every day kita kena order lah, sebab satu shelf life dia um, agak pendek, agak perishable berbanding bahan mentah yang lain. Okay. Okay. Yang paling penting apa lagi? Keep bread tightly wrapped in moisture-proof wrapping until it is used. Okay, sebab bread ni memang tak mesra lah dengan moisture. If moisture is present, dia akan berkulat lebih cepat lah. Right? And lagi satu, white bread ni kalau dia tak di wrap, you letak in room temperature, lama-lama dia akan jadi keras lah. And it is not desirable to be eaten. Apa lagi? French bread and other hard crust bread should not be wrapped, otherwise the crust will soften. Okay. French bread macam yang baguette ni lah, dia kata seeloknya jangan di wrap. Okay, sebab kalau wrap sepenuhnya, kalau di wrap dia akan jadi lembut. Okay. So French breads or other breads should be stored at room temperature away from ovens and hot equipment. And lagi satu, roti ni kita jangan sejuk atau bekukan lah. Right? Apa lagi conditions dia kata? If bread must be kept more than 1 day, seelok-eloknya you keep it in the freezer lah. Keep it frozen. Okay. They all bread may be used for toasting without loss of quality. Right. Okay, next we look at the type of spread ataupun sapuan. Okay. Ingat fungsi sapuan dia ada 3. Bukan semata-mata nak rasa sedap atau nak rasa mentega, rasa mayonis. First, kalau you tengok sini ialah to protect the bread from soaking up moisture from the filling. Okay. And kedua, to add moisture or yang ketiga lah untuk lebih-lebih banyak moisture of mouth feel lah when you consume the sandwich. You tak letak spreading macam tak ada nikmat lah, sebab roti tu kan neutral rasanya. So kalau ada butter baru you rasa moisture or mouth feel lah of the butter or the margarine that you spread when it goes in contact inside your mouth. Alright. So there are various types of spread that can be used. Okay. The most common one is butter or margarine because it should be soft enough to spread easily and without tearing the bread. Okay. But margarine will be much easier to spread. Sebab butter ni kalau freshly from the chiller is very hard. Margarine, since it's used vegetable fat, it has a lower freezing temperature, and sebab tu dia senang untuk disapu kan. And another reason is of course the types of fat lah. Butter dia guna milk fat, while margarine is vegetable fat. Okay, so it's much more easy to spread. Selain tu apa dia kata? Mayonnaise is also can be used as a spread because it contributes more flavor. However, they caution kat sini, it does not protect the bread from moisture as effectively as butter. Okay, sebab butter dia ada milk solids, while mayonnaise is egg and juga oil. There is no pepejah susu yang ada yang boleh act as a barrier. So that's why dia kata mayonnaise ni is less effective, right? So selain daripada butter and mayonnaise, there are other types of spreads that you can use, misalnya jam, gaya ataupun the Middle Easterns dia adalah apa sos hummus yang warna putih tu, ataupun any spread yang berasaskan kacang yang yang ditumbuk halus. Okay. Okay, now we go on to types of filling that can be used. All right. So basically any uh, types of meat or poultry flesh can be used lah. Alright. Kalau beef, selalunya kita guna slice roast beef, slice of steak, corned beef, parsimati. Dan kalau chicken pula, lazimnya the most favorable part of a bird is usually the chicken breast lah. Sebab it is the most tender. Okay, when you want to use any meat or poultry base, ideally you should cut them in thin slices so that it becomes more tender, and perkara kedua, it is much easier for you, the person you're making for, to consume it. Alright? And lagi satu dia highlight kat sini, thin slices make a thicker sandwich than one or two thick uh, slices of the same weight ratio. So contoh 80 gram sandwich, tapi you potong 80 gram daging tu dua saja. Dia kata you 80 gram tu you potong 4 lebih, dia kata yang dipotong 4 slice tu boleh masikan sandwich yang lebih tebal berbanding 80 gram yang you potong dua piece saja. Okay. So cheese widely popular sebab it's a universally flavored uh, filling or ingredient lah. Okay, so macam-macam cheese you boleh guna. Either cheddar, mozzarella, or cream cheese. Tuang sampai meleleh. Alright. Okay, as for fish and shellfish, selalunya kita akan guna isi je lah. Susah atau jarang sekali you nak guna a whole fish fillet ataupun a half of fish, quarter fish or whole fish untuk makan sebab um, when you eat sandwiches, selalunya it has to be um, free from tulang lah, okay. So tak kisahlah tuna ke, shrimp ke, sardine, selalunya kita dah guna yang setiap ada dalam tin dah. Shrimp ni biasanya kita dah kupas, okay. Same goes for the other types of fish. Cuma there's one type of sandwich yang orang boleh makan bersama kulit, and that is called the soft shell crab, which looks like, sekejap saya buka ya dekat Google. Okay, this is an example of soft shell crab lah sandwich, meaning whether it's a sandwich ataupun on its own, it can be consumed with the shell on. Okay, selalunya ketam yang digunakan untuk soft shell crab ni lah ketam yang baru nak salin dia punya kulit lah. Okay. Kalau spesies kat Malaysia ni, wallahu alam lah ada atau tak. Tapi yang saya aware, segala ketam nipah, ketan bakau tu memang tebal lah kulit dia. Okay, other types of filling yang boleh digunakan is any bound salad lah. Tuna, egg, chicken salad or ham salad. Ingat balik ya, bound salad is any salad that has been mixed with emulsifying ingredient, especially mayonnaise or another variation such as tartar sauce or Thousand Island, so that the flesh can form a bond or bound. Okay. And kalau you guna salad as your filling for the sandwich, memang the four basic principle of base, body, dressing and garnish tu terpakai lah, right? The last kali ialah vegetables. Yang paling common ialah daun atau lettuce, tomato, cucumber, raw onions pun boleh, tapi personally saya tak berapa suka lah sebab nampak kuat sangat rasa onion tu. Okay, but for everyone else yang boleh tolerate onions, okay, you can consider putting onions as well as on your sandwiches. And saya percaya kat Subway pun ada, letak saja, right? But basically, any vegetables can be used in salads, may also be included in sandwich. Tak suka lettuce, tak suka tomato, okay, bolehlah guna apa-apa uh, ulam ke, bayam ke, tak menjadi kesalahan. Okay, okay, apa lagi kata? Grilled vegetables are popular not only in vegetarian sandwich but also part as a filling in meat sandwich. Okay. Okay, when you talk about types of sandwich, secara menyeluruhnya dia ada dua, which is the cold sandwich and the hot sandwich. Cold sandwich, kalau ikutkan istilahnya, bersifat sejuk lah. Sebab satu, you tak perlu masak apa-apa ingredient, tak kisahlah daripada roti ataupun filling je lah. Okay, it's basically you using uh, ingredients fresh from the chiller and freezer. Alright. So simple cold sandwich macam apa yang you buat untuk cheese sandwich lah. Okay. Egg sandwich pun dikira sebagai cold sandwich sebab okay, you mungkin nak argue, alah doktor kita kan rebus telur, tapi kenapa kita tak panggil dia hot sandwich? Sebabnya the egg yang you boil tu, you potong, you masukkan mayonis and you kena tunggu dalam beberapa minit kan sebelum you letak atas roti dan spread dan sebagainya. Okay. If that egg sandwich you kata hot sandwich, the filling, the bread and as well as the veggies, semua tiga elemen tu kena dimasak baru di qualify uh, as a hot sandwich ya. Okay. In other instance, kalau you nak guna turkey ham or turkey breast, the turkey ham or turkey breast tu mungkin uh, you dah masak daripada hari Isnin, kemudian you masukkan dia dalam chiller freezer, the next day you buat sandwich, you just guna apa yang you letak dalam uh, chiller freezer semalaman tu, meaning you tak reheat pun the turkey ham or turkey bacon. You just use it in its cold form and letaklah apa-apa sauce or veggie, put on a sandwich and call it a day. Boleh makan. Right? So if you just use two breads, it's just called a simple whole sandwich lah. Alright. If you use multi-decker sandwich, selalunya dia guna roti yang lebih banyak, yang selalunya 3 atau 4 layer lah. Okay, saya tunjuk contoh. Okay, so these are example, a triple layers sandwich guna turkey ham. Okay, 4 tingkat pun ada. Okay, but generally if it's a multi-deck, dia selalunya akan guna lebih daripada 2 roti lah. It can be 3, 4, 400, depend on the size or the name of the sandwich lah. Okay. And for multi-deck, dia juga akan ada kategori hot sandwich. Ia hanya applicable, multi-deck ni jadi hot sandwich apabila tengok kat sini. Dia dah toastkan roti tu. Okay. So dia boleh jadi hot sandwich. Dan multi-deck pun boleh jadi cold sandwich juga. Okay. Okay, the third type of sandwich is called the open deck sandwich. Okay. Open deck ni you bayangkan instead of 2 roti, you letak 1 roti saja and open sandwich. Sandwich terbuka. Okay, tengok dia susun telur, dia susun tomato dan lettuce. And on the other bread, dia letaklah salmon, egg. Meaning these two bread are not dimampatkan bersama tetapi dibiar secara terbuka. Yes, other example. So ingat open sandwich biasanya dua roti kita letak filling yang berbeza lah. Okay. Ataupun senang nak ingat, sandwich yang guna satu roti je sebagai penyebis. There is no top. Okay. That's for the open sandwich. Okay. The fourth type yang ni tak ada dalam slide tapi ada dalam you punya textbook is called the tea sandwich. Alright, selalunya dimakan untuk afternoon tea and it's basically uh smaller cuts of the sandwich lah. Okay. Either in square or uh, small rectangular shapes. Okay. And it can also be served as part of a appetizer. Alright. Sebab ciri-ciri dia is very small and it's bite size. Okay. And then the last one, the last type of cold sandwich will be the wraps lah. Okay. With any tortilla or chapati or any other flat bread, you oh you letak your filling in the center, whether it's just vegetables or vegetables mixed with cold meat, cold chicken, and then roll it together to form a wrap. Okay. Sama juga dengan multi-deck sandwich, there is a hot variation of wraps. Cuma the hot variation will require you to toast the wrap lah sampai dia ada kesan bakar-bakar kat sini. Alright. Okay, now let's look at some examples of hot sandwiches. Okay, simple hot sandwiches. Ya, sama ada you guna dua roti saja. Yang paling common mana? Okay, ingat tak kisah apa nama tapi simple sandwich. Ingat the bread and most of the filling should be toasted or already cooked and served hot. Okay, baru dinamakan hot sandwich. Okay. Kalau perhatikan semua dalam gambar ni, tengok roti dia. Dah ada colorization. And ni dimampatkan sampai meleleh-leleh cheese dia. Okay. Yang ni is example namanya croque monsieur. Very simple. Roti, cheese and whatever turkey or chicken ham. Memang sedap. Okay. A popular hot sandwich. It's very simple to do. Okay. And hot sandwich juga boleh disediakan secara open face. Sama juga dengan cold sandwiches. Ini antara beberapa contohnya. Okay. Konsep dia tetap sama. Cuma open cold sandwich, dia punya filling dia tak dimasak. Tetapi yang hot open sandwich, the bread filling has already been cooked and also the bread has to be toasted. Okay. Okay, sandwich juga boleh di grill. Okay. And you tengoklah dia punya coloration of grill sandwich macam mana. Right. The most commonly popular grill sandwich yang bersifat multi-deck, as you can see here, it's called the club sandwich. Yeah. Very thick and very high. Tapi memang kenyang lah. Right. Selalunya the main ingredient is your basic lettuce, tomato, cucumber, And on the second layer, dia akan ada ham dengan cheese lah. Okay, so that's a typical club sandwich if you berpeluang pergi hotel ataupun uh, pergi Starbucks, go to any coffee shops or exclusive cafes, bolehlah cuba. Alright? And maybe you dapat inspirasi sikit lah nak cerita club sandwich on your own if you wish to innovate club sandwich and commercialize it in a different way. Right? And last variation of hot sandwich is the deep fry sandwich lah. Uh, jangan confuse dengan French toast sebab French toast is basically you soaking the bread uh, with egg and there are no fillings on top and you do not uh, you there's no filling on top and you do not you bukan tindihkan one another, the bread is eaten one piece on its own. So ingat ya, French toast is not a deep fried sandwich. Okay, criteria deep fried sandwich, you at least have to have two bread and fillings inside. Okay, open open face sandwich selalunya dia tak akan qualify lah untuk deep fry. Sebab kalau you deep fry open face sandwich, dia punya roti dengan filling will not stay intact lah. Dia akan berpecah, terburai. Okay, but kalau kita tengok kat sini, deep fried sandwich, sebelum you deep fry, you kena at least coat it with breading lah so that it stays intact. Okay. Monte Cristo sandwich, dia coat dengan batter, and then baru dia deep fry. Okay. Coat dengan batter, letak sikit breading, boleh jadilah. Monte Cristo. Okay. Ni yang jenis tak salut kot. Tak apalah. Tengok ada. Ham and cheese deep fried beans. Tengok berkilat macam you makan chicken chop tu. Mesti sedap ni. Right? So those are some of the variations of hot sandwich, yeah? From the simple to grill to deep fry, right? Alright, sikit saja lagi. Alright. When you make a sandwich, there are two. Oh, sorry, there are two parts. Okay, the first part is involve you added preparing the ingredients lah. Okay, preparing the ingredients from your veggies to your sauces and dressings to your eggs, chicken breast, beef slices. Okay, and these ingredients are arranged in store ingredients for maximum efficiency. Okay, the two conditions are important for the ingredient is of course your sanitation and portion control lah. So seloknya portion control, you dah buat mise en place, you dah cut lah the vegetables in the appropriate shape. Tak kisah is in a rondelle form, whether it's in a bâtonnet form, whether it's a brunoise form. Same thing applies for your slices of meat, slices of chicken breast, and how much of the egg that you use if you are using eggs in your filling lah. Okay. All right. The next part will be the equipment. All right. The equipment needed for sandwich depends, of course, on the menu and size of operation. So, selalunya untuk potong roti kita kena ada serrated knife lah. Weighing scale untuk kita timbang berat roti sebab some sandwich establishment dia kena ada definition lah. A club sandwich selain kena ada 3 deck, dia punya berat should be minimal, contoh ya 30 gram, maximum 80 gram. So anything in between is acceptable. Kalau kurang, meaning employer tu melakukan kesalahan lah. Alright. And depend on if it's cold sandwich, dia tak perlu semua ni. Tapi for hot sandwiches, you kena ada lah something like a toaster oven or a salamander in order uh, to cook your bread or toast your sandwich. Okay, if you're serving a square or rectangle shape sandwich, selalunya inilah yang you buat, which is apa yang you um, lakukan masa kelas hari Isnin saban hari. Okay, you use whatever toothpick atau lidi and you always put tefal ni bukannya dekat pucu, but you have to put them in a diamond shape. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And once you've break your sandwich, barulah you can potong you can boleh potong belah dua. You can stop at by slicing in half if it's a large sandwich. But if you wish to serve it in a smaller portion, maybe because you want to do a party or a afternoon tea break, you can cut it second time so that you can get 4 instead. Alright. Nak lagi halus, tak ada masalah. Instead of 4, you boleh potong 8. Lagi kecil and lagi convenient uh, untuk orang makan lah. Right? So I'm pretty sure most of you pernah datang Subway kan? So in Subway ni sikit sebanyak reflektif lah pada apa setting up the station yang you tengok tadi tu. Dia dah pre-cuts dia punya veggies, dia punya meat, cheese. Cheese pun kalau kat sini dah belah 3 dah. Okay. And going to the second station on the right, baru dia standby dia punya veggies, dia punya dressing dan sebagainya. And perhatikan, okay, since I believe this is a COVID procedure, for sanitation purpose, employees must wear plastic gloves and cover their heads lah, right? So selalunya apa? Dia letak the meat ingredient first and then toast in the oven. Go to the second counter, baru letak you punya veggies and dressing and baru dia jual lah. Okay, so Subway is one easy example uh, of how a proper station of preparing sandwich can be done lah. Alright? Okay. Alright. Okay, so that's will be it for sandwich topic. So several key points yang you kena ingat. Sandwich ni bersifat multi-purpose, can be a meal on its own or it can be as an appetizer. Okay, depending on the occasion. Cuma the size will be different lah. Okay. Kedua, dia ada types, which is the cold sandwich. Cold sandwich is mostly of the ingredients are assembled raw and does not require you to toast the bread or filling. As for the hot sandwiches, as name implies, once assembled your sandwich, you need to toast the sandwich. Salah, you nak grill ke, nak toast deep fry. Okay. Alright. And another concept to remember, both cold and hot sandwich don't feel variation. Ingat, open face maksudnya you only use one bread and then put what filling on top of it, whether it's hot or cold. But remember, if you want to prepare hot, you can never deep fry an open sandwich because you letaklah vegetable masuk dalam deep fryer, the bread as well as the filling will fall apart. Okay. Right. So that'll be it for this week's topic. Okay. Remember to fill up your attendance and the link given, and answer some short questions. And inshallah, after Idul Fitri break, we'll continue with the next topic, which is orders. Okay, thank you very much. Assalamualaikum. Have a good day.